Hi guys. Alright, I made it back to my hotel. I am so tired. I can't even talk. So day one in Hong Kong, really awesome. It's now 9:30 p.m. in Hong Kong. Because of the jet lag, I've been up since 3 a.m. Hong Kong time. So I've been awake for way too long today. I didn't take a nap, and I'm trying to stay awake as long as I can so that I can shift myself back on what will now be normal time for the next 3 weeks. So anyways, I'm going to give you guys a quick recap of what I did today, and then I'm going to probably pass out because I'm so pooped. And it's also really hot in my hotel room, so I'm not sure how much I can stand this. Anyways, hi Aunt Heidi, I see that you're here. Alright, day one in Hong Kong. So I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning, couldn't sleep, so I wrote a blog this morning, and then I finally got ready to leave my hotel around 7, which is when I did that first video today. So when I left the hotel, I walked outside and the streets were practically empty. It's really weird. It was kind of a ghost town. There were a few little old women walking around, sweeping up the street. There were school children walking around, heading to school. A couple of other people just starting the hustle and bustle of the day, I guess. That was around 7:30 a.m. So I kind of cruised up and down the street near my hotel in the Mong Kok district, and I was so hungry since I had been awake for so long that I just was looking for any food I could get. Naturally, the only food that I could find right away that I was gonna even remotely consider, unfortunately, was McDonald's. So my first meal in Hong Kong was a sausage McMuffin. Don't judge. I had to. It was inexpensive. I'm still figuring out, how much everything costs, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't splurging too much. So, sausage McMuffin. Anyways, so I had my breakfast, kind of just walking around Mong Kok, and then I decided I knew that I had a few hours to kill before I had to follow my plan of going to the Ocean Park Aquarium. So I got on the MTR and I took the transit over to Admiralty Station, which was where I was going to transfer onto a bus to Ocean Park. So when I got to Admiralty Station, I had some time to kill, so I started walking around, and there's a big shopping mall right there at Admiralty Station, and then I also found out that there's Hong Kong Park right there. So I walked across the street and started to explore Hong Kong Park, and that's one of the pictures I posted today. It's gorgeous, absolutely stunning, incredible park, just completely, I guess, run by the city. It's a public park. There's koi ponds with turtles, there's waterfalls, there's birds everywhere, there's natural bird, like resident birds, migratory birds, and then there's birds that they've introduced to the area just for viewing pleasure, I guess. They also have an aviary, but I didn't get to see it because I was there before 9 a.m. and it didn't open in time. But I spent a solid hour and a half walking through the park and was just mesmerized the whole time. So I took a ton of photos. Hopefully you guys saw some of them. That was incredible. I might even stop back there tomorrow and have lunch or something. Meditate, do some Tai Chi, I don't know. But anyways, that was really cool. And then I got back on the MTR because I had to go over to Ocean Park. Now, I had contacted Ocean Park Aquarium before, a couple weeks ago, before I got here, so that I could let them know I was coming and that I was interested in talking to their people, to their staff. So they were very kind, and they gave me complimentary admission to get into the park. And then they set up a meeting with the director of aquariums, Mr. Anthony Chang. And it was so kind of him to greet me at the park when I came in. And then he spent about an hour or more of his time walking me through the Grand Aquarium, which is one of the main facilities that he runs, which is so incredible. Oh gosh, I can't wait to show you guys all the photos. The Grand Aquarium had one of the largest pools, has 5 million liters of water. Now, I don't know the metric system very well, thanks America, but it's big. It is a big stinking pool. And they have hammerhead sharks, and they had a manta ray, and I was just a kid in a candy store in heaven. It was really, really cool. So it was very kind of him to show me around, and then after we split ways, I got to explore the park for the rest of the day. And so let's see, I got there at 10:30. I don't think I left until 5:30, so I spent a good chunk of time there. And the aquariums are just incredible. There's Shark Mystique Aquarium. God, I died. So many sharks. It's awesome. And the whole park does a fantastic job at being educational and encouraging people to conserve all sorts of resources. They support the ban of shark finning. Just everywhere you look, there's a sign left or right that tells you not to do this, not to do that, and do what you can to make the world a better place. It was really, really wonderful. I even had a chance to see their show, Ocean Wonders, which was a really fun show that included bottlenose dolphins and sea lions. It's really fun to see how other aquariums train their animals, and it was great and refreshing to see that they use positive reinforcement, and the animals seemed fat and happy and healthy, and so it was really cool to witness. Now, the whole aquarium sits on a mountain, on the mountainside. And when you enter the aquarium, it's on the waterfront, and then you take either a cable car or a mountain tram inside the mountain to get to the top of the summit, is what it's called. If any of you are from or have been to San Diego and you've been to the safari park and you've been on the sky ride there, you know that sky ride's a little bit high, right? I can't even explain to you. I got into the cable car with complete strangers and I wanted to hold their hand. I was so scared. It was ridiculously high on the edge of a mountain over the ocean. So it felt so dangerous, very, very scary, and I had to go all the way up and then come all the way back down. So that was maybe, I guess, conquering a fear. But I even went up to that because when you get to the very top of the summit, they have a ton of scary rides, and I didn't go on any of the roller coasters because no way, Jose. But they did have what looks like the SeaWorld Sky Tower. Now at SeaWorld, the Sky Tower is 300 feet high. The Sky Tower that I went on today looked to be about the same height, but it's at the tippity top of the summit of the aquarium. So I forgot to ask what the elevation was, but it was so high. I mean, it was one of the highest points in the area that you could see. It was really crazy. I'm going to pause real quick because I see people commenting. Hi, guys. Hi, Aunt Heidi. Have a good day at work. I know it's super early. I'm so ready to pass out. Anyways, so I'll write a blog about Ocean Park because it was just so cool. Really, really incredible place. I hope that anyone that ever gets a chance to go to Hong Kong takes the opportunity to visit Ocean Park Aquarium because it was so incredible. So anyways, I left the aquarium about 5:30, and then as the sun was going down, I decided I was going to try to go find Stanley Markets because I was already at the very southern tip of Hong Kong Island, so Stanley's even further south on a peninsula just east of Ocean Park. And so I somehow figured out how to get on a bus after a long sketchy walk through construction and then take the bus to Stanley Markets. Now, if any of you have watched the Harry Potter series, remember the scene where Harry gets on the bus and the bus is zipping through town and then it squeezes in between cars and Harry feels like he's gonna die? I swear to you, I relived that scene. Not even kidding. It was one of the scariest things I've ever witnessed. We were literally clipping the mountainside, not just trees, but like literal rocks, and I'm pretty sure we might have taken out a car window or two. I don't know, or mirror. It was, I'm just thankful to be alive. Yeah, seriously crazy. So anyway, I'm pretty sure the bus driver was like late or something and trying to catch up on time. I don't know, but it was not okay. Anyways, I got off at Stanley Markets. sun had just set. Come to find out, they close at sunset. Great. So I started walking around. There were a couple shops still open. I decided to save my shopping for later, and I'm going to go back to Stanley Markets tomorrow. But I started walking around, and I followed these two ladies that had British accents, and kind of followed them through. It sounded like they knew that they had been there before and they knew where they were going. So followed them through the kind of what felt sketchy closed area of the markets. Kind of weird when it was dark and everything was closed. But then when I came out on the other side, I found the Stanley Plaza, and that was so beautiful. There were families walking around, there were people walking their dogs, there were kids riding tricycles in the plaza. Just a really, really neat vibe. I stopped at Starbucks and bought a mug. You're welcome, Aunt Heidi, Aunt Debbie. We'll talk about that later. But it was really, really cool. It's right there on the bay, one of many, because much of Hong Kong is, well, it's an island, so much of it is near the bay. It's pretty incredible. But anyways, I spent just maybe not even a half an hour there. I'm looking forward to adventuring back because there were a couple of really fun bars down there, like what seemed like Irish or American, British bars. A large number of people that were speaking English. So I don't know. I might go back and check it out and see if I can make some friends while I'm out here in Hong Kong. So moving on, I left Stanley Markets. I found another bus. I'm starting to really get the hang of this thing. You just have to, 1, ask a stranger, and 2, read the signs really, really, really well. And then once you figure it out, you make sure you're going the right way, and you hop on the bus. And then I headed towards, I was gonna just head home, but I had to transfer from the bus at Central or Admiralty Station in order to catch the MTR, which is the underground system, like subway system. And when I stopped at Central, it felt like, oh, it was just the coolest nightlife. Beautiful, beautiful stores. It was just buzzing with people. And I was really, really hungry, so I decided to get off, and I started to walk around. And it was really neat. I can definitely see myself going back and hanging out in Central a little bit more. I stumbled upon the Queens Road East, which it was just really, really neat. I have tons of pictures to post, video, everything. I was very sad that I'm so exhausted because I would have stayed and adventured as much as I could. But I managed to find a slice of pizza, which I probably paid way too much for, but I'm very, very happy. Enjoyed my slice of pizza, and I got on the MTR to come back here to Mongkok, walked to my hotel, and now here I am. So, recap of my day, woke up at 3, went to Hong Kong Park, went to Ocean Park Aquarium, did a brief stop at Stanley Markets, went to Central and Queens Road, and then came back here. So I'm definitely going to pass out soon. Try to wake up nice and early in the morning, maybe even catch the sunrise. And then, so I have 2 days left here. My options are to go to Disneyland or to go back to Stanley Markets and explore the rest of the city. So I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm definitely going to do both. So we'll see. I'm really excited. I'm already falling in love with this city. It's absolutely stunning. The people are really nice. The culture is amazing. There's just people from all walks of the earth in this city. You know, it's weird, but I can actually see myself living here at some point, temporarily, but I could do it. All right, well, ta-ta for now. I'm so pooped. So I hope you guys have a good day out there. Enjoy the California sunshine for me. Oh yeah, on that note, the weather today literally felt like San Diego. It was so beautiful. 85 degrees, sunny, not very humid. It was incredible. So anyways, I hope it stays like that tomorrow so that I can enjoy another nice day here in Hong Kong. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I love you all. Thanks for the support. I hope you're doing well. I'll try to update you again later. Alright, bye.